Hey there everyone, happy Wednesday afternoon. I'm King 5 Meteorologist Adam Claibon. Sunshine, it's back today. It's going to help us to warm up a little more this afternoon. We could even get some 70s today. Tomorrow, Friday, definitely some 70s around, possibly 80s by Friday. And then the holiday weekend also looking like it's going to be a pretty decent forecast. Going to drop back a little bit on those temperatures. Could even see some small rain chances too, which we're going to get into here in just a bit. Let's talk about that sun that's out there right now. And it's shining with some clouds that are also in place from here to there. Everett looking live there at Payne Field. You can see some cloudy skies from time to time, mostly upper level clouds, which are filtering the sunshine here as we head into the earlier part of our Wednesday afternoon. And you can see the same live here in Seattle, looking live from Queen Anne. Beautiful shot there. Still not a shot though, or a look of Mount Rainier. It's been kind of shaded and blocked by the clouds here over the past few days. And Westport, live look there. You can see the sunshine. It is in full effect, while up here around Granite Falls, I know we've been seeing a lot of the clouds here for the past few days, and that's been keeping temperatures mainly in the 50s and the low 60s. Now, lows this morning did drop back into the 40s, but we weren't as cool this morning as we were yesterday morning because of a lot of the clouds that stuck around here throughout the overnight hours. That's why you have quite a few of those 50s showing up for lows, like around Everett, Seattle. Renton only dropped down to 56 degrees, and Tacoma at 52. As we head into the early afternoon, we're going to see that numbers are going to start to really climb, as we have already jumped up about 4 to 5, 6 degrees from at this point yesterday. So get ready for more of the upper 60s and lower 70s for those afternoon highs, with numbers right now sitting around those low, maybe some mid 60s. And again, right around that 70-degree mark later this afternoon, a mix of sun and clouds, and then clearer skies to come as we head into the night, which probably will lead to more of those lows, at least dropping back in the low 50s, if not seeing a few more upper 40s ahead. So things are looking a little active across the eastern side of the state, as we still have that area of low pressure up in Canada. High pressure building in from the west. That's going to move overhead, and that will be the driving force in the warm-up that we see for tomorrow and Friday. Future radar shows the showers that are over the mountains today quickly dissipate after sunset. We've seen that pattern so often here recently. And we're going to see tomorrow actually just a fairly dry and quiet day. Maybe a few more showers and storms up across the Cascades again during the afternoon, but they die off, and then we head into Friday. And you can see Friday morning, some of that marine air trying to come back out along the coast. It may not be quite as warm of a day out there along that way, but for us here closer to Puget Sound, it will be our warmest day, as we'll get those highs up around that 70-degree mark, and a few more of those showers and storms developing right there along parts of the Cascades. And then we go into the Memorial Day weekend. We are noticing that as we head on into Saturday, start to see some additional moisture, especially across eastern Washington. We'll get a little bit here over this way, and I think the better chances of seeing maybe some sprinkles, maybe on Sunday, but chances are looking really small. Also, heading into Monday, too, it looks like we're going to keep things nice and dry and fairly comfortable. Highs right now are going to be in the upper 60s to lower 70s for that time, and that's pretty close to those seasonal averages, which are right around 68, 69 degrees. So we'll be doing pretty good when it comes to that. Here's a look at those temperatures over the next 5 days. Tomorrow, 76, 82 on Friday. That's the warmest day, and then we drop back down into the low 70s Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Today, low 60s in Oak Harbor and in Port Townsend, upper 60s around Bellingham. Linden, we're one of the few spots up here across the northern interior that could hit the 70s at 71. Then you go farther south, we get a few more 70s around Bellevue and Renton, Redmond up to 70 degrees, more 60s in Kingston and Linwood. South Sound calling for highs right around those lower 70s, 72 in Belfair, 72 in Olympia. We'll top off right at 70 in Federal Way. And your forecast tonight, low 50s, a few upper 40s. Shelton and Olympia are usual cooler spots. Probably going to drop down in the upper 40s, and then we'll get into the afternoon tomorrow and top off at 76 degrees. There's that warm up to 82 on Friday. Very comfortable. I think many of us will not complain about the low 70s here heading into the upcoming weekend. And for the most part, again, I think we're going to keep things dry. It's just that if you do have any maybe hiking plans in the mountains or across some of those trails, you might have to keep an eye out for a few showers and storms that could pop up into your days for Saturday and Sunday. Otherwise, we're going to keep things fairly dry. All right, everyone, take care. That's all I really have for you. Not too long of an update. Make sure you have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll talk to you soon.